So how are we raising kids to know who God called them to be, and to raise them up to do that? Because that's what Hebraic education was all about. It was about relationship, and it started with relationship with your Creator. And then it's like all the other stuff comes, the test scores, all that other stuff comes. What you do, with your genius camp, it just comes. And it comes different for every child. We should be proud of that. It's not what Sesame Street did, which is one of these things is not like the other. One of these things just doesn't belong. Can you guess which one? That was Sesame Street when my kids were little. Teaching that. It's natural for us to categorize things. But God's worked really hard, well, if you can call it hard work, God does, but God works really hard to make sure that we were all individual, all the way down to our fingerprints, like we talked about earlier. And every child is that way, and they're not all at the same. When I was at Providence, we have multi-age classrooms, which in a lot of ways is difficult. But then it's also cool to watch there be less of a division with who's got what. And it be normal for one kid to go to another classroom for something, and another kid to come to this classroom and not think anything of it. It wasn't groups or needing special help. It was just, this is what we do, and the older kids come to the younger kids and help with certain things, and the younger kids go to the older kids and participate in things, and so I think it's beautiful to see that. But all of that is nothing if you separate it from their spiritual walk. It is nothing. You're giving them no more than the world. Actually, you might be giving them a little bit more than the world's giving them, but not much, because they're still going to be on shifting sand. Because their faith in the Lord Jesus Christ, which is what all of Hebraic education had been based on, is that relationship. And that we are the clay. And we have a potter, and he doesn't make mistakes. He doesn't make mistakes, and he created intentionally each human